Alright guys, so today I'm going to be, stop it, come here, get your butt over here. Hey guys, welcome back, and today I'm going to be talking about why you should never release your bird into the wild and why it's such a big deal and important that you know this. So the first reason is birds that are pets and you buy from a pet store or breeder, they're born and raised by humans. So they don't know how to take care of themselves out in the real world, so they will most likely die within 2 to 3 days. The next reason is they're not native species. So if they're not a native species where you're at, it's not at all smart to release them into the wild because they don't know where to find food, what food is okay, because birds will eat anything, and that is how some die. So they don't know which ones are safe, and they haven't been raised, and they don't have a flock, and they also, the temperatures are probably way too cold or way too warm or just terrible for your bird.
Or your wild bird, whatever you do to it.
They will be eaten by a predator. So obviously cats are a big deal with birds. It's a well-known fact that cats eat birds. And hawks and dogs, they will all eat birds as well, so there's really no chance of survival for your bird. They can't survive on their own without a flock because the flock gives them flock protection, and that there's more distraction and stuff for predators, so they just, you know, there's no flock. So they will not be able to live a happy life in their flock, and though they may get along with other birds, they're not native, and they're going to be probably one of the few, if not the only one, in that state or wherever you are. And some people say that their birds, or your birds, whoever you're talking to, might say that your birds or their birds will be happier out in the wild where they can be free. That's actually a lie. If they're bred and sold as pets, then they will die in the wild. They will not survive in the wild, and if they do, it's very few. But they will not be happier in the wild because they will starve to death, or they will freeze, or they will overheat. There's so much more danger out in the wild where they have to fend for themselves and everything when they could just be living in your house where they're taken care of. And that makes a perfect bird life. So the wild birds have it way harder than the birds in here, and these birds love having a connection with humans, and they love to talk, and they just love to be taken care of and know that they're not going to starve today or whatever. So birds in your house, if you take care of them properly, then they are much happier than they'll ever be in the wild. One way to keep your bird happier in your home is to give them a new fresh diet, which would be chop and vegetables and everything like that, and to not clip their wings. My birds are clipped, but I regret that very much. So I'm going to let them fly as soon as possible when they are their wings are fully grown out. To play with them and give them new toys and natural wood perches and just care for them. Those also make a bird very happy. As you can see, that's Happy Chatter over there. To let them out of their cage as long as possible and as soon as possible, because birds do not want to be kept in their cage. They are not decorations, they are living creatures. They would love to be outside of their cage and playing, interaction with you, because birds love to learn, they love to train. They don't want to be stuck in their cage all day, because that is basically treating them like a decoration when they are a living creature who has a life too, and they don't want to be kept in a cage their whole life. I saw a bird, a cockatoo, like most times it's a cockatoo, online on petfinder.com. You can check that out if you want to adopt a bird or any other animal. It's a really good site. I saw a cockatoo that spent their first 6 years of their life in a small cage with no toys, because they were treated like a decoration, and that's not nice, and that's not not how it should be. So you should always let your birds free roam around your house. Should not keep them in a cage. Alright, so thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I just hope that you were more aware of the reasons and the risk of freeing your bird, which I really hope you never free your birds, because that's not giving them a better life. That's giving them a terrible rest of their life. They shouldn't really be pets, but they are. And so we have to take care of the ones that we have, and we can't just free them. Thanks for watching. Like I said, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you next time, guys.